What's going on, you guys? It's the Boss Stands Tall here, and we are back with my NXT Season 1. And, right now, this is Johnny Kendo coming out here. Johnny, unfortunately, he suffered a tough loss last week. And, he's looking to, or not last week, a couple weeks ago, he's looking to avenge his loss against his opponent tonight, who also has one loss. Or is also 0-1, and that is Garrett Laveau, who suffered a loss to I believe it was Xavier Michinaku. I don't remember who Johnny's loss was against, but I want to get these guys. Everybody is going to at least be or at least have participated in 2 matches. Some guys such as Corey Gallagher and Tito LaFontero have already participated in 2 matches, so you probably won't see those guys for too long. But pretty much everybody else has only been in 1 match. And Garrett Laveau, he truly feels like he's like the best competitor NXT has to offer, and so he has yet to prove that, because the only match he's ever been in my NXT he lost. So I really don't know if he still feels that way. I think he might still feel that way, because he's cocky by nature. So, but anyways, let's get right into this match. Garrett Laveau versus Johnny Kendo, and now it looks like Garrett's really going after Johnny, and oh, it looks like he just knocks him right out of the ring. And in a way, I've mentioned this many times before, I think, but in a way, winning these exhibition matches, they really do help you, and in the tournament later on. Actually, on in week 8 of my universe, actually in week 9 of my universe mode, we will start seeing the tournament matches. But anyways, they will kind of help, because whoever has the 2 superstars, since it's an 8-man bracket, which that usually doesn't work. Actually, no, excuse me, it's a 10-man bracket. So 8-man bracket actually would work, but since it's a 10-man bracket, there has to be 2 buys, 2 guys that are gonna get the buys, and the two superstars with the best records at the end of my universe, or at the end of my NXT mode, they will get those buys. And right now it looks like the 2 superstars, actually the 1 superstar with the best record, Corey Gallagher, is 2-0, and Tito LaFontero is 1-1, but counting that Battle Royal one at the very beginning, that would make him 2-1. I figured I would count the Battle Royal as a win for Tito, but as a loss for everybody, but not as a loss for everybody else. I wouldn't count it for anybody else. So Tito LaFontero, he's 2-1, so he has the same winning percentages or he has the same amount of wins as Corey Gallagher, except Corey Gallagher is undefeated. But yeah, so we're gonna see which 2 superstars have the best records at the end of this, and whoever they are, they're gonna get the buys. In a way, we're kind of having like a tournament for the buys in these exhibition matches, but these are just kind of like so we can get to know these superstars, like get to know kind of like what their styles are, what their personalities are, what they're about. It's always it's kind of like that. And so when they're in the when one of these superstars gets a contract for my universe mode, we can really get to know him more, and we can really be comfortable with him, and be familiar with him. That's a lot of why my NXT mode is why it's good. Gonna use second grade vocabulary right there. I could say pleasing. I could also say you know what? It's 3:30 in the morning. My brain is completely fried. Not even gonna try to go for that um, middle school and up vocabulary. But yeah. So just gonna be using some simple words. Oh, it looks like looks like an STO right there, or a back leg trip, whatever you want to call it. And oh, it looks like he was gonna super kick him there, but I wonder if he still has that in there. Yeah, it looks like, oh, the rising sun just taking him right down. And he should just pin there. Instead, he has to shove his arm down. And looks like Johnny Kendo reverses that one. But looks like he's gonna hit another reverse attitude adjustment. But I don't know if Garrett Laveau not pinning was the smartest idea, because but now he's got that full Nelson locked in. And is he gonna make him tap out to the full Nelson? Looks like he's not gonna make him tap out here tonight. But yeah, Johnny Kendo's already feeling the effects. Garrett Laveau is not. But Kendo's really getting back in this thing. Like, he just suffered a rising sun and almost that super kick. But yeah, it looks like he's recovering well. He's still feeling the effects, but you know, it seems like one of those things that he'll just get over. And wow, it looks like Johnny Kendo, he's really stepping it up in this one. He's being impressive. Well, it looks like R-Truth What's Up is online. He's one of my most what do you call them? Enthusiastic fans that I was looking for. He's like that guy that comments on all my videos and, you know, shows a lot of support. There are others too, but like, he's just like, I don't think there's been a video that he hasn't commented on and liked. But yeah, so I'm kind of biased towards him. There are definitely others, such as or Artistic Games, and he's been really awesome to me. And Mr. Mega Killshot, that guy also, online ass kicker. All those guys have all been really supportive of this whole thing. And all those guys are making a lot of WWE 12 videos, so go and watch their videos, because they're a lot better than mine. If you like mine, then you'll love theirs. But that's just my opinion. And oh, it looks like Johnny Kendo's gonna get up on those. Oh, and he just looks like Garrett Laveau reverses that shooting star press. That's his finishing move. And now he's just kind of running away from Johnny Kendo. And another drop kick to the side of the head of Garrett Laveau. Oh, it looks like, I think he's gonna pin him right there. Looks like he's gonna go for the pin here right now. But 1, 2, and 3. Johnny Kendo picks up his first win, and Garrett Laveau is 0-2 in this one. Oh, what a contest that was. Oh, I said was kind of weird. I said like was. I don't know. I felt like that should be, established, that I kind of said that weird, but in case it was bothering any of you, like it bothered me. But anyways, it looked like, or I thought that Garrett Laveau might pull out the win a few times there after he hit his finishing maneuver, but it was not to be, and Johnny Kendo picks up the win. Johnny Kendo's kind of like the underdog in every contest. He's the smallest guy there, and you know, skinniest guy. He's a high flyer, and high flyers don't usually do well against bigger guys, such as Garrett Laveau, who I believe is around 6'5", I believe. I'm not sure, but either way, the main event here tonight, it will be Darrell Norris versus Chris Stevenson. Both guys who are also 0-1. Just trying to get them some wins. And so stay tuned for that. Alright, you guys, this is our second match, also known as the main event. But it's not really a main event because, you know, I don't consider any superstar better than another in this or on this show. They're all 0-1. But Darrell Norris, he suffered his loss in a tag team match, the first ever and only tag team match this NXT has ever seen. But yeah, either way, he's gonna get another opportunity to redeem himself here tonight when he takes on fellow NXT rookie Chris Stevenson. And Chris Stevenson, he suffered his loss to Tito LaFontero when Tito was on his little reign of terror. It was he actually tapped out to Tito's Cobra Clutch, and that was, I believe, the first submission victory in the history of my NXT. But either way, he also, like Darrell Norris, he also wants to get his first win here, and you know, that would make him 1-1, and that's actually the same record technically as Tito is. So those guys would be even. And next week, because for some reason, either I miscalculated this or something just went wrong. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. Yo, what I was going to say is either I miscalculated or I did something wrong. But Chuck Judd, after this match, will be the only superstar that's 0-1. So he's going to have to face off against a pro as opposed to a rookie. And it's definitely going to be harder because, you know, he'd be the only superstar ever to face off against a pro on my NXT. But I think Chuck Judd is up for the challenge because, you know, he's been in a lot of fights in his days, and, you know, I think he's definitely up for the challenge of taking out a pro as opposed to his fellow rookies. Sorry, you guys, but yeah, it's getting really late. I'm really tired. Probably go to bed soon after I'm done filming this. But yeah, after being in New York, I hardly, or not New York. Why did I say New York? I've taken 2 trips this year. I went to New York and I went to Washington. But when I was in Washington this past week, that's why I wasn't uploading any videos. When I was in Washington, I really did not get any sleep. I was in a hotel room with a bunch of my friends, and we were just kind of up all night. But I really did not get any sleep, and I'm gonna need as much sleep as I can get. So I'm probably gonna go to bed after I'm done shooting this. But yeah, anyways, enough about me. More about this match. Chris Stevenson right now just with the elbow to the back of Darrell's head, and a fantastic collegiate wrestling maneuver right there by the very impressive, or the always impressive, Chris Stevenson. Looks like he's getting cocky with this one. A nice elbow drop, channeling his inner Dolph Ziggler. Although Chris Stevenson, as you guys may know, his pro is Kevin Nash, and I would have the pros accompany them to the ring, but in every one of the matches, the pros always interfere, and I want to kind of prevent that from happening, so that's why I don't really use the pros, or I never really have the pros accompany them to the ring. But yeah, I wish there was something you could do to prevent the pros from getting involved in the match, because, you know, that it adds another like 3 minutes to the match when the pros interfere, because they just stand there and like continuously distract the referee, and if both of them do it, then that adds a lot of time to the match when they're just kind of laying there pinning him. So to prevent that from happening every week, I'd rather just leave them out of it. and have the match go on as fairly as possible. But right now, Darrell, now he's got him in a tree of woe position and drop kick, missing it. And now Chris Stevenson with that missile drop kick right off the top turnbuckle, very impressive. And again with this elbow drop, channeling his inner Dolph Ziggler. And what's I gonna say? Looks like Darrell Norris is feeling the effects, and Chris Stevenson was just taunting. But look, oh, Darrell Norris hitting his finishing move. Oh, look at that! Now he's gonna pin him. While he was taunting, he just gets hit with the finishing move. But Chris Stevenson luckily kicks out. Lucky for him, that is. And now Chris Stevenson looks like he's feeling the effects. And here just collegiate wrestling throws him. And he's gonna try and go for the pin after that move. 1, 2, and Chris Stevenson once again kicks out. Now now both these guys are definitely feeling the effects. And now it looks like Darrell might be on top. And now it looks like Stevenson with that white Russian leg sweep. Before it even happened, I called it. But well, again with that elbow drop. He's incredibly cocky in this match. Now he's just gonna pin him. See if he can put him away. 1, 2, and barely even a 2 count. Norris kicks out. And right into the turnbuckle goes Darrell Norris, and oh, he's just saying no. Oh, look, he's gonna hit him with that finishing move once again. Wow, that was fantastic. And he just hits that elbow drop, just that insult to injury. Now he's gonna go pin him. 1, 2, and 3. Chris Stevenson stays down, and Darrell Norris picks up his first win in this one. Or in this my NXT season mode. He is now 1-1. Chris Stevenson goes down to 0-2, unfortunately for him. Let me update my sheet right here. Look at this. Look at this fantastic finishing mover right there. Just completely taking him out. And then afterwards, he just hits that flashy elbow drop that Chris Stevenson had been hitting. It looks like for the first time, Darrell Norris has his hand raised after the match. Alright, you guys, looks like something's gonna go down backstage. Let's see what it is. Looks like Chris Stevenson's backstage after his match, and oh, it's Garrett Laveau. I wonder what he has to say to him. What do you want? Listen, neither of us have been doing as well as we'd hoped in this thing. We're the guys who, let's face it, can't seem to get a win on the board. Thanks a whole lot for reminding me. Is that why you dropped by? Isn't the solution to our problems obvious? We need to work together to get on top. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. The tournament is coming. We need to work together if we want any success. Sound good? What if we got to lose? I'm in. But we've got to know that I can trust you. Help me win my next match, and I'll help you win yours. Deal? Deal. Wow, it looks like we may be seeing the beginning of a new union in my NXT. Really want to see how this is gonna play out in the next coming weeks. But I know I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. That is it from me, you guys. Boss Stands Tall is out.